I've said it before, and I'll say it for the last and final time. Me, I don't deal with this love at first sight bollocks like a lot of people nowadays. Because it's bullshit. Now, for a woman to convince me otherwise, she would have to be an extreme godsend with the patience of a saint. That's the only way that my eyes could potentially be opened to the idea, or the concept even, of true love existing. Now, we can all basically thank the entertainment industries, along with TV entertainment industries, for the blue-pilled bullshit that they spout 24/7 for this mess. Do I believe that true love could potentially exist? Yeah, to some extent. But it's going to take a real miracle to convince me to lock some member of the opposite sex down. I mean, why the fuck should I gift the blessing of marriage onto a woman, like I said, after all of the bullshit they put me through? I'd know it full well, like I said, that the gift/blessing of marriage could actually in fact be used against me. It's a no-brainer. I mean, I value sanity, I value peace of mind, peace of heart, I value authenticity, I value real, authentic love. None of this blue-pilled bullshit that I see within the fake nice and fake good woke movement, which many people so blindly follow. And when I'm referring to real, authentic love, I'm not referring to the world's perception, rather I'm referring to the biblical perception. So to any of you with this mindset, this false belief of falling in love at first sight, you need to let that go, man. I'm telling you, it's bullshit. It's an old wiring of the brain that you've merely been conditioned into believing in. I don't care who you are, man or woman. You need to kill this old false belief before it actually kills each and every one of you. Spiritually and psychologically, that is. Because there's no truth to any of it. It's bullshit. It's smoke and mirrors. Now, you'd be able to discern spiritually, that is, real authentic love from conditional, blue-pilled bullshit type of love that people pretend to buy into nowadays, where conditions have to be met. You could spiritually discern the two apart, depending on how sharp you are, and where you're at in here and in here, in order to discern it, that is. But for those of you that follow this blue-pilled narrative of falling in love at first sight, no, it's bullshit, mate. You need to let it go, I'm telling you now. And this goes, to past connections, trying to worm their way back in, convincing themselves that they still have a chance after throwing me under the bus however many times. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm moving on, man. I'm moving on. The last thing I need are past connections, you know, trying to worm their way back in. What? Try and worm their way back in for a piece of the pie. The success pie, is it? Yeah, alright then. Not going to happen. Those of you that stuck by my side through thick and thin, you know, I'll grant you a slice for your efforts, your patience. But other than that, I'm not going to offer a piece of the pie to just everyone and anyone. What, you think, you know, just because, like I said, you crack me a smile and you pay me a compliment, that's going to automatically get you in my good books? I don't think so. You're going to have to try a whole lot harder than that, people. I'm telling you now, you are going to have to try a whole lot harder than that. It is what it is, mate. Because unlike the world, I don't follow this false narrative that's brainwashed a lot of people into believing blue-pilled bullshit over the biblical real meaning. This is why I tend to piss a lot of the people off that so happen to be artificially wired by said system, even. And you know you're on the right path when you're able to just magically piss people off trapped within the Matrix without even trying. You know, it is what it is, isn't it? So once again, people, man, lose this ideology of, you know, believing in love at first sight. It doesn't exist. It's horseshit. If it truly existed, there would be a lot more happier and fulfilled relationships within today's society, but there isn't. And don't even come at me with the fake nice and fake woke good bullshit relationships that people try to put on. I'm able to discern just exactly who are putting on an act and who are genuinely within healthy relationships, man. It is what it is. Like I said, the only way for a woman to convince me, you know, into locking her down is by being a godsend, by being real, by being authentic for one, by being biblical, by being sexually pure, having next to no body count, if not no body count. It is what it is. And if you don't meet, you know, that particular said criteria, then I just remain single. I don't give a shit. Because at the end of the day, like I said, it's not going to be me worse off. It's going to be you women.